My name is Prophetess Roz, and you may know me from God and Everything. I am recently a consultant for paparazzi jewelry, and I am here to tell you a little bit about it. Our jewelry is $5. Yes, that's right, only $5, and it is nickel-free and lead-free. And you can go to my website at www.rosiesritzijewels.com to purchase the beautiful pieces. Again, that's www.rosiesritzijewels.com for the beautiful pieces.
The views expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect the views of KAZ Radio Television Network or its sponsors.
All right, welcome to God and Everything. We thank you so very, very much for tuning in to today's broadcast. We certainly thank God for all of you that tune in, our faithful listeners and watchers. We so appreciate you. We're going to ask that you would share the broadcast, invite some friends, invite some loved ones. You can invite your frenemies, and you can even invite your enemies to today's show. And I promise you, after today's show, they will no longer be your enemies, but they will be your frenemies. Thank you again for tuning in. Today, my wonderful, beautiful, anointed co-host, Pastor Gail Matthews, will not be with us today, so I have some special guests. I have been knowing these young ladies all of their lives. People say that we favor. Sometimes they think that one of us is the other one of us. We have had people ask us if we were triplets. We have had people ask us if we are twins. It just all depends on which one I am with. In particular, I have told them, please don't do nothing that you don't got no business doing, because I don't want nobody beating me up thinking that I am one of you. So I want to welcome my beautiful, beautiful sisters to today's show, God and Everything. They are my co-hosts as well as my guests. So thank you, ladies. I certainly appreciate it. My sisters are Karima and Miriam. Miriam is under me by 7 years. Karima is under me by 10. And I tell Miriam all the time that she made me a big sister, because we have two sisters older than us. One is in heaven, one lives in Atlanta, and then it's me, and then it's them. So I was a little sister until Miriam came along. She took my spotlight and everything. And but she also made me a big sister. Then 3 years later, we had a oops baby come on around the corner on my mama and my daddy. Her name is Karima. And so we have both of them here in the studio today. And we just gonna have some fun. We gonna talk about family. We gonna talk about our relationship. Because people ask us all the time, do you all fight? And we tell people, yeah. They don't believe us. It seems like you all get along so well. And you ladies, I want you all to tell our listeners, why is it that we're so close? People ask us all the time, well, how are you all so close, And, the age difference, even though everyone thinks I'm right there, sometimes they think I'm the youngest. Hello. And they ask who the oldest, and I always point to one of them. But, we are, my mother had 5 girls, and we have no brothers. And my mother only had one sister who had no children. So we just, we don't have a lot of cousins, although we have a few. I said we don't have a lot. And so we just grew up in a home where my mother just set the tone. She oftentimes told us that we were all that each one of us had, so you always look out for your sister. You always be there for your sister. You always be a shoulder to crown. You always be a support system for your sister. If they need some money, then you hock your ring, so get them, help your sister. And so that is what we grew up with. And after our mother passed in 94, it just grew and developed and all of that. I got saved first. I came home and I went to my Muslim sisters. Well, they really don't take on Muslim. Mary went to the school, but Karima didn't. So Karima said she was never Muslim. Mary went to school. She and I went to the school.
I wasn't a Muslim.
And yeah, she wasn't a Muslim. And So we just, we just keeping the party going. We just keeping the traditions and the family values that were set in our home. We often talk about people who have siblings and they don't talk to them. Why? We just don't understand that. We talk to each other every day. If I don't talk to Karima, I done talk to Mary, who has talked to Karima. If Mary hasn't talked to me, she has talked to Karima, who has talked to me. That's just the way it go. If you don't talk to that sister, you have talked to the person that has talked to that sister, because we need to know what is going on. And we are all involved in our children's lives. We check everybody. They can't stand it. Our kids like, please don't tell the aunties, because they already know. I'm checking you, then you got to come on down the line, pat, pat, and pat. And it's just like that. So how was it, growing up in a family of sisters, only one male in the house, our father? How, somebody help me, tell me, y'all talk. I was talking, now y'all talk.
Yeah, you done did a lot. Growing up with my sisters, it was awesome, because I'm the baby. I still am the baby.
And she let everybody know.
I
Okay.
did my part well. And like she said, it all stems from our mother. I have had people be mad. We all have had people be mad that we were close, and they was mad because we bond so well together. And that's just basically what it is. Shirley did it. You can't be mad at me because I have such an awesome relationship with Mary or Roz or even Vern, our sister in Atlanta.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, Vern. Hey, girl.
And she did that. So I even had to tell somebody, like, don't get mad at me. You got to take that up with Shirley, and she's in glory. So I just thank God that she did that, and my big sis, she told it how it was. Mama did it, and it just, it's still an ongoing thing, and we just have a bond that can never be broken.
Never be broken. And people say, well, do y'all argue? Yes, we do.
Yes,
we
they
disagree.
be getting on my nerves.
And we get each other told, but we still going to the mall. We got a date and we going to the mall, and we going to dinner or whatever. We still going. Come on, man, what you got to say, girl?
These girls are very, very spoiled.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
not spoiled. This one, if you tell her no, it's like the house then caught on fire.
Yes.
This one too over here.
Yes.
Even though she the prophetess, she is very sensitive. She wasn't, before, but God has really done the work in her. And I thank God for it. I am not.
There is. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She got. Karima is real spoiled. You tell her no, and y'all ain't seen nothing. I mean, all kind of stuff start popping out, veins and everything. And Mary is this kind of spoiled, like. She like keep hers on the DL, on the down low, like, you ain't doing that, I got you. And that's the kind of spoil that Mary is. But, it's amazing because our mother, she spoiled all of her girls. She had 5 of them. And so we all had a relationship with her, and all of our relationship was different. And, people have a tendency in bringing up children to think that all of your relationships with each one of your children is going to be the same. It couldn't be the same because they different. They could be all girls or all boys. Like I have all sons, and each one of my relationship with each one of them is different. I love them all the same, but the relationship is different because they all have different needs. And so we cannot, get upset or be mad because why mama always bought Lucy everything, and she made me work for it because she knew you was the strong one. Right. She knew Lucy needed a little help. Exactly. Well, why mama hugged Lucy more than she hugged me? But did mama hug you? See, we do all that comparison because we think somebody is getting more than. And I just recently had to check my son, and so did my husband, my baby boy, because he was complaining, talking about, you don't do your other sons like that. You don't do your other. I'm telling you, you don't do it. And we stopped and we said, well, why you don't say that when you get in the car? We don't do the other sons like that. And why you ain't saying that when we cash apping you money? Why you say, well, you ain't doing my brothers like that? That shut all that down because it's different strokes for different folks, even in the bringing up of your children, because they have different personalities and they have different needs. And so we can't do everything the same. Some basic stuff that my mother told us all. Yes. But then it was her individual relationship that helped build us and mold us into the fantabulous women that we are.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
And one thing I I want to say, we're not just sisters, we're friends, but
Yes.
we like each other.
Yes.
We like being around each other. We like going on vacations together. We like
Yes.
going over each other's house and talking on the phone.
Yes.
And that's one thing I can say about my sisters. I just don't love them. I like to be with them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And if Karima ain't talked to Roz, I'm asking you talk to Roz,
Yeah,
or
that's how we
Roz,
do
you
it.
talk to Karima. As long as we communicate and know that everyone is okay, we fine and we
That's
have
very
fun.
important.
Yes.
We have fun with each other, and we can be ourselves. We can be who God created us to be when we together. We don't have to cover up nothing. If we feel a certain way, we tell each other, and we
Absolutely.
respect each other's feelings. And I think that's what's important in a relationship with anybody, but with siblings especially. You have to respect everybody's feelings of how they feel about whatever disagreement you guys are going
Yes.
through, because you have to. And don't stay mad.
Right.
I can't stay mad at my sister for two days. I can't stay mad at Karima for 3 days. No, we don't have that kind of relationship. Yeah, we do get mad.
Right.
We deal with the situation
Right.
at
And
hand,
keep it pushing.
and we keep it pushing, and we don't bring it up, and we don't throw it back in each other's
Right.
faces.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
we don't do that. So, and I believe that's how our relationship is so strong. And my mother always said, I will not always be here. She told us that I will not always be here. Y'all gonna be close. All y'all got.
That's what she
And
said.
don't let nobody come between y'all. She did it. And like my sister was saying earlier, people be really mad because me and my sisters are close.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
You know?
And you know, people they fall out with their siblings and they be mad for days and weeks
For
and years. I heard
years.
somebody tell me that their sister was coming home for Thanksgiving and they wasn't gonna see him because they hadn't talked to them in 4 years. I'm like, what?
What?
You ain't talked to your sister?
Right.
I couldn't breathe in and out if I ain't talked to my sister for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they were okay with not speaking to their sibling in 4 years. And you
They do it.
They do it. And then when you get to the root of it, it be over stupid stuff.
Exactly.
It don't even make no sense. Y'all done fell out over what? I loan you $20, you never pay me back. What?
Right.
It's been 20 years and you still harping on that $20. Girl, bye.
Well, you done got $20 15 times.
And you
over.
understand what and then blue $20
Right. And you worried
over.
about $20.
And you worried about $20.
Girl.
And it's just those types of things that tear families apart. And we're not just talking about people in the world. I'm talking about folk in the church.
Yes.
Don't get along, don't like each other. You mad because this person, it's your sister, y'all was at the same church, and she feel led to go to another church. You mad about that. Don't be mad, let her go, that y'all still siblings. Y'all are still family. So don't let anybody come in between your relationship. And if you have, then now it's time to fix it. Don't go into 2019, mad and with unforgiveness and, just stupid stuff. You mad at somebody for weeks and days. And then the new thing is, I'm mad at you, I'm going to tell Facebook about it.
Yeah. Oh, girl.
Oh, my goodness.
You know.
They do that quick. They always
They
no time
run to
posting that.
Facebook.
They good for
I'm
it.
not going to come to you and tell you. We have been mad at each other and having a huge disagreement. Y'all ain't never do it on Facebook. They post something, I'm liking, you look cute, all but we and secretly we like, I done told you and
Right.
and nobody ever know because it ain't nobody's business but
Nobody
ours.
business.
Because at the end of the day, we gonna work it out.
And still be sisters.
And still be sisters and still be friends.
That's right.
We gonna take loan, hey, I give. Ali and free is me. And it ain't even necessarily gotta be me for the harmony and the peace and the camaraderie.
Right.
And one of the things that I absolutely love is that our children are close as well.
Yes.
Because we didn't have a lot of cousins, like I said. My
We make up cousins.
we do. We get cousins all the time. They always talk about you always trying to make somebody our cousin. We got honorary cousins.
Yeah. Hey, cousin Kim.
Hey, shout out to our cousin Kim. You can't tell me the Kimberly George shout out is not our cousin. That's how we introduce, and she has introduced me to her real cousin. They looking like, how she our cousin?
Right.
And so because when we grew up, We had 3 cousins. Our uncle had 3 children. That was it. Right. 1 girl and 2 boys.
Right.
And so then it was just us. And so, people be like, I was, me and my cousin. I'd be like, wow, I wish I had a cousin. And now my father had cousins. And now we have cousins from their children. But we, first cousin, we so glad.
Yeah. Shout out to Tawana.
Hey, Tawana, shout out to you, girl, cuz. That's our real cousin. You know what I'm saying? We be so happy about her. You understand? And so, it's just amazing to me because the Bible says about God, he puts the destitute in families. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times people think that it has to be just your blood, but I have family that are not my blood. When I tell you that God set me right down in the midst of the Priester Jordan family, he just said, boom, set me there, and I was family. And that's just what it is. My kids, don't nobody know nothing different, that those are their cousins. That those are their aunties and their uncles. And this is just as simply as that. And God did that. When nobody waving their hands and ooh, I want to be in a family. And he just designed it that way. Right. And so we as, believers, we have to just seek the face of God and say, you know what, God, if you lonely this holiday season, I want some friends. But then the Bible says, if you want some friends, you got to show yourself friendly. Right. You want some real sister girls, but you ain't loyal. Right. You want some real sister girls, but you a gossip. The last 3, you slid on the wrist. The relationship went sideways because you was wrong and you was terrible. And then you constantly ask God to give you somebody, but you keep breaking people's hearts. And that's why you sitting up there, on holiday in your ward, in your bathrobe with rubbing your cat. Because you have messed up and violated relationships because you can't keep a secret. Right. You talk too much. They be trying to get stuff out of me all the time. Because I'm telling you, you tell me, baby, it's going to the grave. They be like, come on. Come on, tell me. I be like, not telling you. Because that's not none of their business. Just like I don't share your secrets, I'm not going to share the secrets from friends and people in ministry that confide in me. You just don't do that. Because people need a safe place to tell. And sometimes they just need somebody just to get it off on, to holler and scream and all of that. And then they leave and they deliver because they had somebody that they could talk to. So it is very, very important to establish relationships with people and to maintain them. You got to maintain a relationship.
Yes.
You want to be, you got to maintain it.
Right.
You got to be there for people like you want people there for you. Right. You have to support others like you want others to support you. You got to sacrifice some time and some money just like you want somebody to sacrifice some time and some money for you. So it's just a bunch of variables that go within the confines of a working relationship, and especially among women. And y'all know we talk about it all the time. It just blows my mind when I hear women say, I'm not friends with women. What? How is it? Mary had Elizabeth. Right. Everybody had somebody. Right. Ruth had Naomi. Naomi had, come on. Every woman needs another female to talk to. Why do you don't have relationships with females? And especially when, and I'm finna let her talk, especially when you got a sister.
Right. Especially when
you get, or sisters, and you don't have a relationship with your sisters. They
don't go there now.
Okay, come on, we can't. You'd already know that's touchy.
I want to say when you was talking about being friendly and having friends, and women don't talk to women. If a woman hurts you, like if you're in a relationship with your best friend, okay, and she hurts you, that don't mean that the next person gonna come hurt you.
That's good.
You always have to be open. I'm not saying open yourself all the way wide, but at least open up to just
open
the
ear,
right? Because that next person that comes into your life as as your sister friend can be the very one that will bless your life or take you to your next destiny or whatever. So we cannot just close off on not having females as our friend, but we do have to be cautious.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Some come to bless, some come to curse. That's just
true. Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to be open to all of that.
Right.
Because women need women.
Yes.
And we got to stop being so jealous of each other. I am not jealous of my sister. I am not jealous of Karima. When we do stuff, we cheer each other on.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We root each other on. We tell each other to do it. You go, girl.
You go,
we
girl.
feel like we accomplished it. When Sharetta got her master's degree, I felt like I got mine. I went to school.
Right. Honey.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like I got mine too.
Yes.
And when Rouse had her 50th birthday party, I felt like that was my
Baby,
party too.
and we party.
You know what I'm
Wasn't
saying?
that everybody
Right,
party?
so I don't understand why women is so envious of other women. Don't want to have a relationship with them. I don't understand it. I love relationships.
Yes. And
I
so does
honor
God.
them. And God loves them.
Yes.
So you have to be open, tear the walls down,
Come on.
and let somebody come in. First, you got to show yourself friendly.
Yes, that's first things
Let
first.
somebody come in and be your friend.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody can get somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Take a chance.
Take a chance. That's awesome. And you know, Mary, when you were saying that, you know, we have to let our walls down and allow people to come in. That is key in building any type of relationship.
Right.
And a lot of times people don't want to let the wall down because they were the perpetrator. You know what I'm saying? So you weren't the victim. You cry victim, but you really were the perpetrator.
There you go.
They good for crying victim, but you the one, you don't tell what you did. You just tell what the other person did. And my question is, when people come to me and say they did such, I was like, well, why did they just do that? Out the blue, out the sky, that just fell out the sky. They just woke up one morning and said they wanted to do that to you. What did you do? Now, we do have some crazy people. We're not going to dismiss them. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to dismiss the crazies because we got a few of them. But we have to be open and allow God to bring people into our lives, because how does God bless us? He blesses through people.
That's right.
He blesses through relationships. No alien is coming to bless us. Sorry. No angel is coming to pay your light bill. God gonna give a human that has worked some money to give you to pay your light bill. You waiting on it to fall from the sky, and because you done dog the sister out, you done dog your biological sister out, you done dog the mothers of the church out, and then you need somebody to pay your light bill.
Exactly.
And because you're not in a relationship with anybody that you can even trust to say,
That's right.
we eating food by a candle. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta be real. If you keep it 100, then you don't gotta that faking.
Just keep it real.
That fake and phony, that drives me crazy.
Right.
What you see is what you get. I don't have no extra for when, you know, if Oprah, I told my husband this, we was talking about celebrities and all of that, not too long ago, and I said, if Oprah knocked on my door, I'll be like, hey girl, how you doing? I've been wanting to meet you all my life since I seen you. I've been wanting to meet you, and I knew I was going to meet you, and God just sent you to my front door. Come on in.
That's right.
Because I got a word for you. Let's sit down. You understand? Take your shoes off like everybody else got to, and have a seat. You know what I'm saying? And let's have us a conversation. I'm not getting ready to be, you know, all tripping because it's Oprah and knocking people down. Listen, I listen. When you cut something, the red, nobody's blood is platinum. And so when you look at everybody like that, if we just do the golden rule, can we just do the golden rule? Do unto others as you would want others to do unto you. I'm telling you, that'll save everything.
Right. The world would be a much better place.
Much better place. Yes, it would. Now listen, y'all. So when Miriam was born,
I go way back there.
you know, I was 6.5 years old, right? And my daddy, Miriam, came out. She was a real light baby. And my mother's girlfriend, who was like an auntie, no, we ain't got cousins. Shout out to Shell and Kim, they're my cousins. Shell and Kim Robinson, they're my cousins, okay? And so, and then they cousins don't even know that we they cousins. It's just, you know, some of them do, some of them not everybody. So, Mary was really, really light with gray eyes. And I had a picture of my father holding her, and I got the ponytail with the big roller in the front for my bang. I had to have a bang because, you know, I had a little forehead and everything. And so I'm sitting there with my arms, man, because my daddy is holding Mary. Because listen, I'm the sister. What is going on? And then my older sister, Laverne, because Mary was pink with gray eyes, she nicknamed her Chicken. Listen here, I just put out there. So let me tell y'all what. In the world, over the internet. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all let me tell y'all what's funny. It's for us to be out somewhere and somebody calls her Chicken that we grew up with. Hey, Chicken. Okay. I'm gonna go back. I'm going. You know where I'm going. So Chicken, she the only one out the sisters, with the exception of my sister Laverne, who got married and moved to Atlanta. Miriam is the only other sister that has lived out of the state of Ohio a couple times on us and everything. So when she was a young girl and she going to seek the Lord, she went to YWP. What was YWP?
Youth with a Purpose.
Youth with a Purpose. In California. She left 3,000 years because she was a youth with a purpose. And so she was chicken when she left. She was chicken when she left, y'all.
All my stuff out here.
She was chicken when she left. So chicken this, and she was answering the chicken and everything. So I come in the door and my mother or my father was in there talking to her on the phone. And they was like, Chicken on the phone. And I was like, yeah, because I had talked to her. She is in California, Chicken on the phone. I come flying in the house. I get the phone. I'm like, because I was happy to talk to my little sister. I'm like, hey, Chicken. Chicken said, I'm not chicken anymore. Because chickens don't fly with the eagles. I'm like, what? She said, my name is Mary. Call me Mary because I ain't chicken anymore. Honey, she went to YWP as chicken and came back, baby, as an eagle. And she been married ever since. And so when we see people that grew up with us and they call her Chicken, we just crack up. Or if she do something crazy, we be like, that's Chicken. And then she got another nickname. We call her Margaret. She got another nickname. So Karima, and now you guys, because we were raised as Muslims, my father became a Muslim after I was born. So I've always been Rosalyn Marie. And he changed our last name to Bilal. And always. But Mary has a Muslim name. She's Maryam. That's a Muslim name. Karima has a Muslim name. She's Karima. Her middle name is Chardonnay, so we started calling her Chardonnay, and then we started calling her Nene. And then my sister Laverne, shout out to Laverne in Atlanta, she started calling her Duty. So they was Chicken and Duty, like Laverne and Shirley. all the business. So when we see somebody like my godmother, we gonna tell on me. My godmother, shout out to Put, because I came out 9 pounds 15 ounces. My oldest son was 8'15". I came out 9'15". Big baby. I was a big old baby. My godmother started calling me Fatty. And if you with me and I see my godmother, she come to our prayer, I'm Fatty. This is Chicken, and that's Duty, and that's just the way it's gonna be. But bet nobody else call me Fatty. You might walk away with a fat lip. And so, the relationship that we have is absolutely wonderful. So we tell people all the time that we're sisters. They ask, if I'm with Mary, are we twins? If they ask, if I'm with Karima, are we twins? When we've had our hair the same color, they've asked us if we're triplets. When we've not had our hair the same color, they asked us if we're triplets. I had a lady, I'm at work, in one of my clients' house, I had one of the parents come pick up their child, and she says to me, hey, how you doing? And I look up, because I'm doing my paperwork, I'm doing fine. And she's like, you don't remember me? And I'm looking like, no, not really. She was like, you did my hair, you used to do my hair all the time. I said, I'm not Karima. She was like, oh my God. So she thought I was Karima. Karima is a hairstylist. And she is a fabulous hairstylist. She won't do our hair no more. I make her, she cuts my hair when I need her to and all that. But she won't do our hair no more. She is a business owner, entrepreneur. We doing what we do. Hello. And anybody out there that got any nursing homes that need, we going to do this shout out. Come on, put the camera on her. That need a beautician. That's what she does. She takes care of the elderly's hair, and she absolutely love it. She ministers to the elderly. She getting them folks saved. She be washing that hair and pressing and curling. Talking about Miss Jones, not in that Miss Jones. You know Jesus. She get them saved before they go on to be with the Lord. Amen. Amen. And so that is our beautician. That is our stylist. It is amazing to me that Karima, she look at people's hair first. She looking at your hair. She look at man's haircuts. They don't even know it. She male and female. You know, she saw something on me. She gonna ask me up under all these braids Sunday. Is that a piece of lint or is that gray hair? I'm like, ain't nobody seen that but you. Walk away. Just walk away. And so we just had this really, really good relationship. So we have I told y'all we have 5 biological sisters. So the 3 of us have a 4th sister. You know, Vern, this sister is your sister too, you know, and everything. And so I've always said about her, I remember you from 12 years on and up. She said, no, you remember me from 8 years. I've been around since I was 8 years old. I said, well, I don't remember you until you was about 12. I ain't never knew you. And so she is Karima's best friend and sister, but she is also our very good friend and sister. And so it's amazing because we do girl trips together and all that. We shop together. Lord knows we eat together, and we all doing better in 2019.
Yes, we are.
But it's amazing because this one right here can do stuff with Kareem and they gone on about their business. Then she can do stuff with Mary. She gone on about her business. Then me and her, we do stuff together. And then we all do stuff together. So she has been a person that has been placed inside our family. So much so, my first couple years with my husband, he was like, if Sharetta didn't show up for a family function, he was like, where Red at? Where Sharetta at? She ain't here, why she ain't come? I said, babe, you know, Sharetta, she got a family. He was saying it even on Easter, on Thanksgiving, because she wasn't there. I said, you know, she got her own family. She got sister and brother. She everything. Right. So I want to welcome to the stage. Miss Sharetta Jeffries. She is our sister from another mother and father. That's what we tell everybody. Welcome, sis.
Thank you, sis. Bestie. Thank you, sisters.
So how is it being a friend, best friend, sister girl, all that with these women right here?
Woo, let me tell you, I'm so glad I got the opportunity. No, you can't wait to get on TV and just put it all out. Then you get on radio. Then you wait. Like, why you ain't tell me all that then? No, it's really a pleasure. They are wonderful. I mean, you think, of course, you have all your things that go on, and we family. Yeah. So we have family things. Your family got problems. We got problems. It's my family. But we love each other. I love them. They are like my sisters. They really are. So no matter what's going on, we all come back around. We are sisters, and we love each other. We enjoy each other. We have a good time. We get on each other's nerves every once in a while. Like she said, it's never me. It's never me. It'll never be me. It'll never be me. It'll never be them all the time. It ain't never.
They always doing something.
But like you say, you can, going out, having a great time with Karima, laughing and stuff, sharing, just having a good time, sharing whatever it is that we share. Whether it's a secret or whether or not, and just go, even some people were so funny. I had someone tell me something in confidence, and I'm a good person to hold something in confidence. I hold it, but it was something it was so funny because they end up texting me back and saying, and not even duty. So they were and it was so funny because I showed them because they just know the closeness of our friendship that is even some things that I know that I could if I needed to share, if I felt that I needed to, I could, but it was something that was like not even duty. But went there like to the duty back there, But even and then I don't know if they've already made mention of this because I was downstairs watching the table.
Okay, thank you.
But even the sister prophet. You know, she's the sister prophet all the time. She's the sister, she's the girl, she's the prophet. You know? And so, you know, that relationship right there is something too. Because, you know, it's something. She gonna tell you when you're wrong. She gonna tell you when you're right. She gonna talk about the blessings. She gonna talk about it when it's gonna crumble on your head too. And so, like I heard Mary say the other day, don't sit in the kitchen with the prophet. Because the prophet got kitchen things to talk about. So you know, they say you sit up there, you have what they say, tea and coffee, and somebody's drinking and it ain't no lies. She's telling the truth in the kitchen. And so we don't have to have no special service when it is a time when the Lord may give her something where she will tell us when he's telling us in the service. But we could just be sitting down, talking, shooting the breeze, and she telling us sometimes we like it and sometimes we don't. Right. And it's a trip. But so whether we laughing and sometimes that little switch will come up, you know, they special people. that switch.
Remember that time we were we went to the Stellar Awards and we were driving and it's a regular day and I see a rainbow in the sky and I said, and they was like, what was on the freeway? I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
I remember that.
I know y'all didn't see that. And I've done that several times, like, you know, catch myself because I know God is showing me a particular thing and it's so vivid and so real that I'll say it out loud. And I know people around me ain't saying, you know, like, do you hear voices? Well, I can't quite answer that. You know, when I went to counseling, because the prophetess went to counseling after all of that tragedy that I went through and all that trauma. And so the question there was like, do you hear voices? I was like, well, I can't say yes. Because they going to have me in a straitjacket.
Right. Something else.
So we're not going to say that.
Right. And even like even with Mary too, we have our own things that we share and that we talk about. And it's just like a relationship with each an individual and different ones. And then sometimes there's also sometimes when it may be some things going on where somebody want to say something to me that I might know and don't want to say, and the other one want to say something that I might want to know and heard this and don't want to say, but I can't say.
Yeah, she don't take
Because
sides.
She really, now she real.
She don't even take sides.
That's real.
I'm the best friend. Don't you see that she ain't right? It's wrong. She ain't gonna say
She'll never
she
take
wrong.
sides. She'll never take sides. And that's real good.
try not
You
to.
making me mad. Look, I can hold more titles with you than
This my girl. I be taking her side. I do got her side.
Listen,
She
let
don't
me
even
just,
know
I
it.
would
She don't
just
even
talk
know
about
it.
them too.
She don't even know it. I have her side. She don't even know I got your side. Girl.
Listen, them two right there, I call them Lucy and Ethel.
I'm telling you, they something.
When I tell you, you don't know which one is Lucy or which one is Ethel on any given day. Because sometimes it's Sharetta that started the party and she coming. And then other times it's Karima egging her on to get the party started. And you be like, what? For real? What is going on? And I just love to watch their relationship. It is really, you know, it's because it's the way best friends are supposed
That's right.
to be. And here's the thing about having a best friend. That don't mean you don't have other friends that you're close to.
That's
Right.
You know, people
And
think
then don't be mad about
and don't
it.
be mad.
Right. Yeah.
How you mad?
Right.
Now you sitting up here. Now we got some jealousy going on.
Right.
And then that's called control.
Yeah.
And you look like you trying to control me,
Right.
baby. I'm getting ready
Ain't
to throw
nobody
the
else.
holy water and the oil and the cross
Right.
action
Ain't
and get the
nobody
steak.
control.
Bam.
Right,
You know, so
absolutely.
you can have a best friend and then still have
Good
other
friends,
friends. And you know, people be mad when people have other friends outside of them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the kind of person try to bring everybody together, but I know everybody don't mix.
Right.
Even though I be trying to mix, you know, I be trying to mix everybody together.
Right.
And so some people's chemistry will be closer than others, and it's okay. It's okay.
I know I brought some around. You be like, no,
Don't bring
gonna share that one. That one we not sharing.
That one ain't we ain't. That one don't we not. Red, that's your
That's
friend.
your friend. We not
They
sharing
can't
that
come
one.
over for the cookout. We'll say hi to them in the streets.
Right, we not saying that.
Praise the Lord. Right. And then others, we like, yeah, come on, let them
where they
come.
at, right.
Yeah, where they been? You know what I'm saying? And so that's a wonderful thing when you're open and you want to have relationships with people. But you, in order to be somebody that have authentic working relationships, you have to be a person that's loyal and faithful to relationships.
That's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
You got to keep your word. How you gonna say, you know, girl, hey, you want to go to lunch? Yeah, I want to go to lunch, and you done set up the lunch, and it's 12 o'clock. You called me for lunch, and then the day before or 20 minutes before I leave out the door, you done canceled. Then you can't wait. You ain't do that one time. You done did that 6. So don't call me no more for lunch. We might bump into each other at the restaurant. How about that? And so then therefore, if you're not faithful to that, then I don't want to give you my secrets.
Right.
I don't want to share my heart with you, because you a person that can't keep your word. If you can't keep your word to be over something,
You handle me.
yeah. And you know, everybody has stuff that happens, but when that is your MO,
Oh, right.
you know, that ain't what you do. That's who you are.
That's who you are, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if we want to have relationships with people, then we gotta be what we want to be. You know, I say all the time, you know, you want a husband with God. I want a man, and I don't want him to have no kids. You got 6 baby kids by 7 different daddies.
Right.
And you talking about you want a man and that don't have no kids. I want a man, I want his credit to be, and you'd have been in credit repair 7 times. And you still ain't got it right. You understand what I'm saying? And it even good with the life. You only take the people back their books. You know what I'm saying? But you want a man to come in with an 850 credit score and yours 200. Come on, girl. Be who you want.
That's right.
You know, you want somebody that's faithful and clean, and your house nasty.
your house
He might holler at you if he drove past, when he drove by you and y'all stopped at the light and he looked at that stuff that's on that seat and on that floor, them chicken bones turned him on when the light turned green. Sharetta said, I don't have chicken bones. I might have some stuff. But it ain't chicken bones. Look, the chicken bones ain't visible. They might be up under the seat.
No, not there either. Not there. No.
You know, he might want to holler at you, but he look over and see the chick and say, no, I want a clean woman. And she don't look clean. We have to pay attention to all of that. And then this the thing, and you know me and you, we talk about it all the time. You fantabulous on Facebook, you is posing, you got the pose, you done stood just right, everything is in, and then that background.
It's nasty.
Can you check out your background, your background, your background, your background? Can you check out your background? That background, what is you doing? All that stuff on the floor, that toilet paper roll. We see the toilet paper roll, girl. We see that pop can on the floor.
That's right.
And so if I can see it, so does the man. And he might have been checking you out, saying, oh, she potential. He look over there, he was like, what that toilet paper roll? And then that's a pop can that's crushed. You just stepped on the pop can.
Is that Whitmore's box over there?
They had a post of this man. I can't remember what the girl said to him. They flirting back and forth, and he was like, yeah, if you get that roach off the wall, and they took a screenshot, and the roach is crawling down the wall. You got it. Can you check your background? Everybody say with me, your background. That background. Please clean all that up. Because people will expand your picture just to see what's going on in the background.
That is so true.
And then folk that's cheating, you on the other side of town. Hello. And then Susie and them, they having a little girls' day or husband and wife, and they take a selfie. And they post it on Facebook, look at us, hey y'all, we went to such and such. And then your girl or your wife or your dude or your husband see it, and they done open it up, and there you is, toasting with a wine glass. You know what I'm saying? It's the background. Y'all better pay attention to the background.
The
Y'all,
background.
look, don't get my hook and make a song. Y'all know y'all heard it first. I want my royalties.
Right.
Give me my royalties.
Right.
You know what? Oh, go.
Go.
I was gonna say too, like, okay, people see us together and things like that, but I really appreciate too that we always have each other's back. I appreciate that. No, they think like if we do, like we said, we something wrong, we tell each other we're something wrong and not right and things like that. But in it all, we got each other's back.
That's right.
We got each other's back.
Listen.
We have each other's back.
Sharetta was in, I'm going to tell the story. Sharetta was on the other side of the world. She was on the other side of
Literally.
the world. Literally, you was in
South
Africa.
Africa.
You was in South Africa. And stuff happened with the plane. They told you to sit down. We finna send this cargo to the United States of America because this is money and your little ticket box is no. So Sharetta called and she was like, listen, they done bumped up the ticket, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sharetta had several people that she could get money from. When she called me, I said to her, you have my credit card. I said, use it.
Yeah.
Cause she had my credit. I booked something or whatever and gave her my card and never got it back. I wasn't worried that she was trying to swipe up the world. I was gonna look at my credit card and she spent $12,487.66. I wasn't worried about it at all.
Had her card
I said,
for
if you
about a year
need
and a
my
half.
money, she did.
Had it for a year and a half.
She really did. I said, use the credit card. And then there were other people there that wasn't so, didn't have that, and everything, didn't have that. All them people to call to get, but that's it, you
It would've
know.
been stuck.
You know what I'm saying? And my husband was like, what she need? What we and this was before you could cash app. This was all of that. What she need? And I'm talking about the current husband said that. What she need? We got to get it to her. We got to get her home. And that is friendship. That is family. That is somebody. Everybody don't have somebody they can call on.
Yes.
That ain't my son. Hey, and this he probably gonna say, "My, why you telling this?" But my son had a ticket that he didn't pay, and was asked for his ID, and he had to be taken to Toledo for the ticket and the jail and everything. So we had to post a bond. So we go. I mean, it was you would thought the boy was in prison for mass murder. It was a truckload. We go and drive and everything to get him. Everybody, I'm going too. I'm like, he just been in there like 23 hours. That wasn't a full day. So we get there and we got a credit card, right? The guy at the jail said, no, we don't need a credit card. Y'all need cash. It's an ATM. When we in this little hick town, there's no street light, all of that. Keith and I, we go to the car. We was like, we need what, $500? We needed $500, so we need $500. We had to go to the ATM. Baby, people started pulling money out of socks. They took money out of weaves. When we turned back around within 5 minutes, it came and said, here go the money. He looked at me like, why y'all do that? Because we went out to the car and everybody had the bag. You understand? And that's what you do as a family.
Yes.
That's what you do when you support somebody. You just do it. You just do it. And I thank God for, the love and the camaraderie that we have among each other. Now, I'm going to say this because, we about got 10 minutes to go. And y'all know, this has been one fight. This has been one month. It's so nice and everything. And I'm going to say this. Listen, these beautiful, fantabulous, amazing women just so happen to be single.
Oh, no. What?
Who's she talking about? What's she talking about, Willie?
I can't believe it.
And listen, my husband said all the time, he was like, I just can't believe they just wonderful women and they single. He said, Sharetta said we could cook. We clean girls. Nice clean girls. Nice clean. We loves the Lord and everything because he heard our cry. And they are single. Mary and Karima are single mothers, and they doing the doggone thing. They are fantabulous women. They are awesome mothers. They are attentive mothers. They are taking care of their children. They are working. They are both entrepreneurs. Karima just an entrepreneur, flat out. Miriam is a working woman and an entrepreneur. She is my business partner. She's my business partner with paparazzi jewelry.
Right.
We pops the paparazzi and everything.
Yes.
And just amazing women. And then, and y'all know we rocking paparazzi.
Yes.
Everybody
We
got
go.
on the piece and everything. Okay, we got it going on. The $5 jewelry, just a commercial. $5, everything. $5 holler. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then Sharetta, she doesn't have any children, but yes, she's a single woman. She got her master's degree. She is holding it down. She got about 10 different. She got look at her. You are not on the dating game. She got about 5, 6 different things that she's doing. She has a business. She has a nonprofit. She is doing the doggone thing. These are fabulous women. And if you would like to contact these women, I'll put them out there all the time. You know, if you want to take them on a date, you know, and everything, you know, you got a brother, a good brother. You know, you a good brother that's watching. Hello. You know, but you got to be a good brother. You got to come correct. Or don't come at all. You can't look at beauty and say that's all I want. No, you got to come. First of all, we got the basics is. Let me tell you what the basics is.
What's the basics?
The basics, first of all, you got to love God.
That's right.
Amen.
That's number one. You got to have a relationship with God. Because, you know, people say they love God, but they don't have a relationship with God.
That's
That
right.
don't go.
Mm-hmm.
Them is just two ends of the spectrum.
Right.
You got to love God, have a relationship with God, and you got to have a J-O-B. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me.
That's
You got
right.
to have a job.
Right.
You know, you don't have to be the CEO of the company, but can't you have a job? And I mean, you know, one you'd have been a check that says pay to the order, a job that you've been paid to the order of. Can you have a job?
At least.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And you, like I said, you don't got to be the CEO, but can we have a job that you'd have been at, and you know you done established some a year or two. You ain't flop. You done been here 6 months. At the end of the year, you get 17 W-2s. No, something is wrong with you. Can you have a job that you stay at for a minute? You know, and then have some goals, have some things in mind, have a vision. You know, have a dream. You know, and you know, and you know, come on, you got to come correct. You know, one of my friends said to me early this morning that her daughter went on the date and was happy about the date and met this guy at the mall and everything seemed wonderful, and they went to the movies. And they go to the movies and everything, and say he let her out, you know, she go in, so she stand back, and as he parked the car and he comes in and he asked for one ticket. Now what if she ain't had no money? Now we going Dutch. You don't got no, and then they get in the movie theater and he get on his phone. You don't want what is we doing? I said next.
Right.
I said tell her next.
Right.
Bye. Cause you don't want to go on no date with me.
Right. See?
That ain't how you listen. When you come into a real woman of God, you gotta come correct.
Please come
And
correct.
you know, you gotta come correct. Now you have some folk that'll take that. But these ain't them. These ain't the one. You gotta come correct. And so again, they are single moms and single. And you know, lovely women, love God and everything, and beautiful.
We love
Absolutely.
God.
They love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? And you know, they doing the doggone thing. And so, you know, that was just my disclaimer on my sisters, you know. And we family. We gonna welcome you on in. And that's anybody. Anybody that knows us will tell you we welcome everybody, you know. And come on in. You know, we want you to come on in. And I thank God for that. You know, I was thinking, and I was telling Ramel this the other day, I said, that's how my mother was. Everybody was at our house. She welcomed she fed everybody, come on in and all of that. Just last night, me and Ramel was talking about it. He was just talking about the home that he grew up in, how everybody wanted to be there, all his friends, all school friends, how I made them all welcome and fed everybody, took care of everybody. I didn't go home and forever. I had to put a child out on Christmas Eve. I was on my way to the cantata. And he had been in my house for 4 days. And I said, on my way, he was sitting at the table eating some food. I looked at him and I said, sweetheart, you know Santa Claus don't bring your presents down my tree. Is somebody coming to get you? And they did, thank the Lord. But you know, that's just the type of family that we are and the type of relationship, you know, that we have. And I just thank the Lord that y'all came on by. We gonna have to do this
That's
again.
nice. We gotta do it one more
Thanks for the
We
invite.
gonna have to do this again. So tell us how we can reach you for a prayer. If you want to pray, you know, this one right here. Listen, this sister right here is a prayer warrior. I'm telling you. You may not, I promise y'all,
Look,
she
prayer
closed
warrior.
them eyes, and that word started coming up out of her, and she is going after
Prayer
the
warrior.
devil and everything. Prayer warrior.
Prayer warrior.
Prayer warrior. You got on white, come on.
Prayer warrior.
Prayer
Amen.
warrior. Prayer warrior. Prayer
But some
warrior.
people pray, but when you got a prayer warrior, that's a whole nother. Some people pray and pray good prayer. Sometimes I can do a good prayer. But this one right here is a prayer warrior. She ain't letting it lose. You ain't getting out.
She ain't playing with the
that
devil.
one ain't getting out alive. He ain't getting out alive. I don't know why he's still living.
I don't know why he's still busy.
Why he's still busy. Right, I don't know how the enemy's still busy.
And then this one right here, don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on that.
Don't sleep on sassy, sexy.
no
Don't
sassy.
sleep on
Don't
it.
sleep on
Because
it.
this one here
Sassy
pray. But let me tell you something. We call her baby prophet.
Baby prophet.
Now
Peter.
she ain't finna say, "Thus said the Lord." She ain't finna do that. The last thing she trying to do is get a microphone. But baby, let me tell you, she calls it, and she calls it right. You hear me? She a seer. She see, and she see it right. And then she get all hot and nervous and everything.
Ears get red.
Red, hands get hot.
I see, I'm with you.
And listen. And don't sleep on Sharetta. Sharetta is an excellent teacher of the Word of God.
Yes.
She is an excellent teacher. Don't y'all sleep on her. And all of these women are beautiful and gifted in their own right. And y'all already know, I'm the bomb. So y'all already know. Now, I know that didn't offend some of y'all, but guess what? I don't care.
It'll be okay.
Because let me tell you what I understand. The greater one is on the inside of me. I know that, baby, this thing is in this earthen vessel. And if y'all, that which is flesh is flesh. And if I allow it, my flesh will act a fool just like anybody else's. Amen? Amen. So I want to thank you, ladies, for joining me. This was absolutely wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Just brought my sisters along for a little bit. They be back, y'all. This ain't the first time. I should say this is not the last time. They will be returning. And thank you so very, very much. I'm going to ask that you share the broadcast. And remember that you can go to my website, www.paparazzi.com/205424 to purchase some beautiful pieces. And when you do, part of those proceeds go to help keep God and everything on the air. Tonight, this evening, I will not be doing my Paparazzi Live because KAZ Radio, come on down. KAZ Radio TV is having an open house. They're going to have food. It's a Christmas party. Come on, y'all. Come on down to 7100 Euclid Avenue and join us for the fun. Now, I won't be doing my live paparazzi, but y'all already know I got some paparazzi on the table. All right, so we thank you guys. We love you. Merry Christmas. Y'all say Merry Christmas. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Happy New
And
Year.
yeah. And I see y'all after Christmas. Have a wonderful, blessed, safe Christmas and enjoy your family. Love on your folk, and God will be pleased. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.